So The Rings of Power was finally renewed for its 3rd season. Whether that will be the final season or not, we don't yet know. But it was renewed, and I'll be honest,
I'm excited.
I did want to see more of the show. The show is, like, as we've talked about before, the show is vastly not Lord of the Rings. But what I want to talk to you today about the show finally being renewed and a new cast member being announced. 2 new cast members, an Eddie Marsan. But the big deal we're here to talk about, guys, Jamie Campbell Bower is going to be in season 3 of The Rings of Power. I mean, Vecna. Vecna is here. He has joined the chat, ladies and gentlemen, and I am so excited. He's amazing as Vecna, of course, but I'm excited to see him because of what he did way back in the day. He played Jace Wayland in The City of Bones. He was 11-12 in The Prisoner. He was Grindelwald in Harry Potter. And then, of course, he was the friendly orderly and our dear Vecna in Stranger Things. And now he's moving over to the Rings of Power. So the big question is, who is he going to be? Is he going to be the Witch King of Angmar, a servant of Sauron and the head Nazgul that Merry and Eowyn kill in The Return of the King? Or is he going to be playing Lord Celeborn, Lady Galadriel's husband? I don't know what they're doing by having him be missing, by the way. Having Galadriel's husband be, like, missing and gone and everything.
That's a little weird. I'm not exactly sure what they're wanting to do with that.
But he's missing, and they need to bring him back. And also, they have been doing a enemies to lovers, we can't be together because you're horrible storyline with Sauron and Galadriel in The Rings of Power, with Halbrand and Galadriel. Yes, I have watched all of season 2, and I will be posting my thoughts on season 2 of Rings of Power. This one today, we're just going to talk about Jamie Bower and who we think he's going to be. And I think that he is going to be Lord Celeborn. He could be the Witch King of Angmar. I'm seeing some people out there speculating he could be Glorfindel as well. I don't know what I think about that. What we do know is his codename character is Arlen, who is known as a highborn knight. So we're assuming he's elvish, because, just look at him. Just look at the boy. He's so elvish. So we're assuming he's an elf, and we're assuming he's going to be, like, a posh kind of guy. And that is so Galadriel's husband. That is so Lord Celeborn. Also, the reason why it would be good for Jamie to coming back to the storyline as not the Witch King of Angmar or any other servant of Sauron is if he were to come back in and be a servant of Sauron, he'd be stepping down on the villain ladder. He just now has been playing Vecna in Stranger Things, the top head evil villain. And if he comes in now as a servant of Sauron, that's a step down. He's now a servant. He's not the head bad guy. So that's just kind of anticlimactic and just kind of would be a disappointment, honestly, because we are used to seeing him as a villain. And I would really like to see him be a good guy. He was such a nice guy in Stranger Things. When he was the friendly orderly who was helping Eleven, he was so nice. A little bit like, I don't think I can trust him, but he was still so nice. And I would love to see him come in and swoop Galadriel away from her lingering feelings towards Halbrand, Sauron. Meh. Jamie could be being the Witch King of Angmar. He could be Glorfindel, although why he would come in as Glorfindel, I don't really see that. I don't see Arlen being Glorfindel. I do see him being Celeborn. Then, of course, we also have Eddie Marsan over here. Who is Eddie Marsan going to play? I don't think there's any confusion about who he's going to play. He's an older Scottish actor who is playing a character named Drum, who is supposed to be played by an actor of Scottish descent, who is going to be a brother to one of the current characters on the show. And that, to me, just sounds like our resident Scottish dwarf Durin, who was told at the end of the last season when his father died that his brother was going to be fighting him for the throne. And then enter stage right, Eddie Marsan as this Scottish guy Drum, who is going to be a brother to somebody. So I think we're pretty sure, can be pretty certain that Eddie Marsan will be playing the brother of Durin, and it will be one of the dwarves, and it will be all, he'll be all in the Moria, all of that storyline. I think it's hilarious that they were saying that there's going to be a time jump for season 3, because the first 2 seasons have condensed like thousands of years worth of history into a few months. So I think it's hilarious that they're now like, we need to have a time jump. And I'm like, do you know? Is that how you're going to reconcile the 1,000 years that was supposed to elapse between the creation of the 3 rings and the creation of the 1 ring? I don't know if it was 1,000 years, but a lot of time is supposed to have passed. But again. So we will be seeing a little bit of a time jump. I'm saying it's gotta be. He's gotta be that. If he's just some rando character, if Arlen is just some brand new made-up character who's... They can do that, because why not? But it would be really fun if they were to make him Galadriel's husband. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know, what are your thoughts on the renewal of Rings of Power? Are you excited? Disappointed? Anxious? Bored? Let me know. I am excited to see Jamie Bower in it, and there are a few actors that I'm like, well, if you're gonna bring them into it, I will watch. Jamie Campbell Bower and Lord of the Rings. Okay, you've got me. I'll sit down and watch this season 3 and see what happens. Hopefully it'll be not too bad. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.